how would you characterize the tone and substance of the U.S. response received by Beirut?
Thank you for hosting. Good afternoon, everyone. The American response had a very high tone, especially after the announcement of Ambassador Tom Barak that said Lebanon is in front of existential threat, and if it didn't make its mind, it will be outthrown. And from this regard, the American response came as a clear and threat, and we cannot, after that, compromise or forgive of what the international community wants. And in regards to illegal disarmament, especially from whether from Palestinian camps or Hezbollah or any individual on Lebanese territory, it is a sovereign issue, and Lebanese demand and international community wants something uh, in parallel to what Lebanese want, as Lebanese people don't want any illegal arms, and we have seen altogether what their arms, Hezbollah arms, provided to Lebanon from destruction and hostility to Europe and Western everybody, and to stay for Lebanon to remain on the negotiation tables.
Mr. Muharrem, let's talk from the Washington's perspective. What do you think is the strategic objective of this message sent to Lebanon?
Well, from the Washington or American point, that they would like to help Israel to be in a better position under the circumstances that Hezbollah will not be anymore from now onward to the end of this year till December, that the weapons and the military capacity of Hezbollah can be controlled under the supervision or control of the Lebanese government. This is a very, very complex issue, and I think years ago, it's not the first time that America and Israel are trying to put Lebanon in a position that we have to answer this question. It's not only the matter of Hezbollah. Hezbollah have faced very traumatic attacks several times by Israeli, and there is so many good figures of the Hezbollah leaders have already passed away by the Israeli attack, and the citizens of Lebanon are in a very, very, very sensitive situation to answer. Are Hezbollah is beneficial for us or against us? Apart from that, is a part of the regime of the Lebanese community. But I think very important decision has to be taken by the Lebanese government, Lebanese authorities, to show how much they can control, and they can make a kind of compromise by their influence with Israeli law. The other sensitive question is, does Israel or America are trying to do that in order that under any circumstances they can say that still Hezbollah is around, or still other, from their point, that military organizations, according to America and Israel, are considered as terrorists. This is very, very sensitive matter.
Mr. Michel, is there indeed, do you think, a deadline to limit weapons possession exclusively to the Lebanese state by the year's end?
We hope to end this file before the next year, but until now, and from monitoring the circumstances space and observing the statement by the deputy Sheikh Nasser, that he doesn't want to surrender his weapons. They are the reason for the existence. Therefore, they are seeking to find a reason for these weapons after the failure of the U.S. reason, and the U.S. Lebanese file has become an end. by the signing of the ceasefire agreement. Therefore, Hezbollah is maximizing the issue of terrorism in order to scare Lebanese people and to find a new urge to keep their weapons. To allegedly defend people. Therefore, Lebanese state has to expedite as soon as much as possible to end this file in order not to go back this extremist way to build the state. Now the state cannot share its sovereignty with another group, another army, unless it will not be a sovereign state. And this condition Lebanon lives in since 1969 till now, and the extremist conditions we live in has fallen down with no going back unless this condition is to be applied by the Lebanese people, and I think they are willing to do this.